to Radcliffe Radio for today's Northern Premier League match between Radcliffe and Atherton Collieries. Two sides at the opposite end of the table, with Radcliffe leading the way by an incredible 11 points. A victory today, though, would extend that to 14. Atherton, on the other hand, though, they occupy one of the three relegation places. And while victory might not move them out of the relegation zone, it would move them up to 19th in the league standings, just a mere 3 points away from the illustrious MPL status for their 7 points. Underneath the clearance is Sargent. Now Dudley driving towards goal, out to the right hand side for Navarro. Whips in, it's a cross comes shot then.
Yeah, it's keep it tipped over.
Has to be tipped over by Tom Donaghy. Of course, Josh Hancock scored from there previously. It's delivered in. Underneath it was Rick Smith, but he couldn't generate any power behind his effort, and it's an easy one for Tom Donaghy to pounce on.
It's given away, but they win it back just around the halfway line. It's now clips into that right hand channel. Ductu doesn't deal with it, and he's pulled 𝗦𝗲 down to the floor, and Atherton now got a free kick out on this right hand side, practically almost a corner, but a few yards inside from the corner flag. As no, it's not.
It's not. Well, it has now. Sent it across the floor. It's claimed. It's punched away by 𝗬𝗏. Picked up by Fofana. It's in the back of the net. And Atherton take a 1-0 lead here at the Newven. The first real sight of goal from either side, and it's resulted in the first goal of the game. And Radcliffe trail at home.
It's disappointing because Radcliffe didn't deal with the initial ball in, and then I feel 𝗬𝗏 could have caught that rather than punched it personally.
But here they come once again, Atherton, as they play it forward, believe for the run of Scanlon on this left hand side. Nobody knew, shoots, and it's a long way over and a long way wide in the ends.
Across halfway to Adams, he goes further right to 𝗬𝗲. He's got Navarro on his outside, but 𝗬𝗲 drives forward before turning back and then coming back in field with Hancock, who now uses Navarro out on his right hand side. He's 1v1 versus his man, couple step overs, looking to dance his way through. Plays it back towards the edge of the area, but that's been cut out. Sargent can pick up the loose ball, lays it back for 𝗬𝗲, or Adams should I say. Again, trying to work it on the edge of the area, Radcliffe. The cross comes in from Adams towards the back post. It's one in the air, and it's parried away by Donaghy.
Yeah, great save that, and it was equally as great of a header from what looked to be Dudley at that back post.
𝗬𝗏 will let it run for Adams as Radcliffe come forward once more out on the left-hand side this time. As Hancock finds the feet of Adams, looks to play a slide ball through for 𝗬𝗏, but being cut out. Dudley aside for the pressure, and Navarro with a shot! Oh!
Hits the stanchion behind the goal and so close! As the ball will now be delivered towards Sargent. Dudley! Its final nick comes off Ollie Thornley, and you just feel if he was out of the way, maybe.
If he's a bit sharper in terms of getting out of the way,
or even readjusting his feet to poke it goal round. Loose pass that by 𝗦𝗏, and it allows Radcliffe to come forward now on the right hand side. It's headed away by Rydell though. Bounces into the turf to find Jackson. Jackson across for Maynard. Maynard forward for Banjo. He's trying to weave his way through. Fires a shot in, but it's eventually pounced onto by Tom Donaghy. So less than 7 minutes on the clock. Can Radcliffe find another late answer and turn this game on its head?
I mean, they'd love to. There's 6+ minutes to go, but Atherton have that on his right hand side, play a cross in, and it's dealt with momentarily, but it's still on for Atherton here. Looks like the line up a shot just outside, but it's played back out to his right hand side. Cross comes back in again, low across the face, and it's tapped in. It's 2.
It's Nathan Kane, the substitute, who is fired his side. 2 goals to the good, and it's his 3rd goal of the campaign. And well,
that might be it. You may feel.
You certainly do. It's a shock result, isn't it, for the league leaders, who've now trailed by 2 goals to 0. Hope for a similar sort of outcome
The former Altrincham man delivers now. Quite a low one to Sargent.
Yes, by you!
The offside flag isn't going to go up, and Radcliffe with a goal back. The lovers of the late show find another goal late on.
It's goal number 20 for Jordan Hume. This campaign in all competitions as he heads home. Great corner by Hancock, clips into Sargent, whose shot on goal is guided in.
Verdict's been reached, but that's what the referees decided. Usually, you know me, I'm very complimentary and very understanding to the situation there, but it seems that that's almost acted as a swerve ball and disrupted maybe the momentum that Radcliffe were generating from that attack.
Or has it?
He's Maynard just on the edge of the area, plays it forward for Yibo in the channel, plays it across. Maybe too much height with the cross
on it. There was too much pace on the cross. If he takes a bit off it, someone can gamble and get a touch on that one.
It's going to be a foot race between 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝗀𝗀 and Mansell, one that 𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 will get to first, and then back to 𝗬𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀. 𝗬𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 before was allowed to drive forward into just before the halfway line. Goes centrally this time once again, looking for 𝗬𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀. Falls to Hancock. Falls to Brad Jackson.
The late show resumes, and Brad Jackson's on the score sheet. What a strike! It was similar to City for Barner in the first half, and Radcliffe on level in the last few minutes of this game.
He's absolutely rifled that one through the narrowest of gaps, by the way, narrowest of gaps. Into the set, or practically in the middle of the goal, but with so much power and venom. Donaghy had no chance with it, and Radcliffe have managed to save themselves.
That we have that hope that we can go on and grab those all-important 3 points.
Indeed, and that's goal number 3 of the campaign as Jackson edges Radcliffe a point closer to their ultimate goal, quite possibly.
Of course, it actually stretches the lead at the top to 12 now.
As it's sent long by Duxley, Hume wins the header. Hancock challenging for it. Yibo might get to this one first. He does. Plays it looking for Jackson. Away by Thompson though.
What a strike it was.
As I said, to break it down. Go on, Radcliffe come forward once again through Hancock. Looks to play it across. Cleared away. Maynard to Banj. And Ali looks to clear, and he does.
Just indecisive,
wasn't he? The referee has
he?
to look at his watch, and he's going to call time, and he's got the whistle to his mouth, and he does call time. And in the end, Radcliffe 2, Atherton goes 2 from having no draws all season to back-to-back draws. But this one is well deserved in the end.